Qué hule, compas? Bienvenidos al Super Stream. Vamos a empezar con el Austin Random, a ver qué tal está. A ver cómo nos va con Pirris. Esperemos esté chingón. Electronic Arts, acuerdo de usuario. Simón. Empezar partida. Ah,
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
coge la energía del dado. Vergüenza. Texto e idioma. ¿Tiene español latino? No. Chale, güey. Pedo, compas. ¿Cómo hacer? Tal business. Con X parece que ataco, ves esquivo. Tener X ataque fuerte. Uy, pero camina bien lento, cabrón. Hombre, me metió el filero. Ándese a la verga. Quiere lanzar. Tocó un 2. ¿Qué esta madre congela el tiempo o qué? Nomás mata de uno esta madre. Humillados.
That was in the era of the dice wielders, and like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
Las 6 ciudades, el Reino de Azar se ve en 6 ciudades, una por cada lado de su dado de 6 caras.
Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Attention, Wanners! I am the Queen, and
Yanos.
my dark dice
Porque
will
está al lado
decide
1 al lado.
your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a 6er.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery. That's cheating. Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! to run.
Un tocarruaje, compa.
Odd, wait! Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
Y el dado sigue a impar. Cabrón. ¿Esto más son de la reina o qué pedo?
Shoot it with this. With this? Where? Anyway,
Ethan! That was incredible!
nothing to it, sis. Come on, let's get out of here.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal I
Bring
found.
me all of the children.
It's an old troll's face.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as
Y el dado esquiva en silencio Tata.
It is infinite, which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she says, since she is and ever shall be correct. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy.
Joy.
Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy that today correct.
Even, Odd, where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Es un Sullivan,
Make
cabrón.
a wish.
No, un Wazowski. Más como entros no hace ruido esa madre.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules! Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Ah, mira la mona en la portada, güey.
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
La transota, güey.
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even! Oh, no!
Stop it!
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Happy birthday. Terminaste la introducción.
Maud, where are you? I'm coming for you, sis.
My sis.
Hold on, Maud.
Nomás ya la mataron tan rápido, cara.
Maud,
Necesito un Gasparín,
I'm
güey.
gonna find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Maud. Help me find you. Maud, I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Maud.
¿Qué onda, Gustavo? Bienvenido. ¿Qué tal? Que vamos empezando este tremendo juegazo. Historia olvidada de páginas de cuentos antiguos ocultas por todo azar. Reúnelas todas y descubre una historia.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her.
Más un año
And
ya.
in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before.
Una premonición, cabrón. Para que vean cómo se llama, de qué trata. Se llama Lost in Random.
Even knew she was now awake and knew this was the same house.
No
she
sé bien de
had
qué se
been
trata,
in
pero al
all
parecer
time.
es
But something seemed off.
como un mundito que se
Something
divide en
seemed
distritos.
different. Or
Toda
was
la
it
reina
simply
va
that
eligiendo a los
she
niños.
had
Creo que
changed?
recién cumplen 12 años. Tienen que lanzar un dado y dependiendo de qué lado le toque, los mandan a vivir. Son 6 distritos.
A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the
Entonces
seven
aquí la
seas,
protagonista, su
and
hermana,
then
le tocó
drowned
lanzar
in
el
the
dado y le
earth.
tocó el lado 6. O sea que es el distrito de la reina. Pues está agüitada porque secuestraron a su hermana.
A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Onecroft, which was impressive.
Entonces soñó
But
como
none
que
of them well, which was markedly less impressive.
están haciendo cosas turbias o
An
no sé.
image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the
Pascual.
one who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters. 200 years ago, he ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline.
Mames, mira alrededor.
Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere.
Ah, sí, la reina tiene unas como máquinas
Odd
así en pasadas de
shoes,
lanza.
little parts of her life still
Parecen
dotted
como
their
teteras
house.
bien raro.
It didn't make it a happy house, but that was fine by Even. She never wanted to forget her sister. Even's parents had locked the door securely, as they had every night since Odd was taken. These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her were safe to share, because they were true. Or so she said. Like the story of the Cardinals
Ah,
of
perro,
Fairyland,
Gustavo.
who'd
Gracias por los
suffered their
21 bits.
horrible fate.
Gracias por la donación, mi estimado. Agradece el apoyo.
Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy, the physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy.
Narrador, su papá. Era echándose el sueñito. Para un caramelito. Para un chicle.
Still very late. Or was it
Gracias
very
por los
early?
21 bits, mi estimado.
And even didn't want to wake her parents.
Vamos a pasar a la otra recámara. Creo que es la sala. No, creo que es el cuarto que da al patio. Ah, no, la cocina.
The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious
Ah, ese es
figure
Slenderman,
who
cabrón.
gobble up children who ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories, or at least that's what she told herself.
Creo que ya es todo. Una casa humilde. Madre para los dientes, ¿no? ¿O es una resortera? Ah, no, la resortera, güey. Ah, era el peluche que le dio a su hermana. Wazowski.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
Chamaca vaga, cabrón. Valió Gaber. ¿Cuántos para dormir? ¿Tus qué? Tus tirachinas. Sigue la silueta de luz. Ah, tengo que seguir al pinche Gasparín, güey.
That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Cabrón.
Easy
Astridlin
there,
de
Even.
Entris.
What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you.
Bruana la hechicera. Otra la pista de un fantasma, otra la pista de mi hermano, otra la pista de no sé de qué, pero sé que es importante. De un fantasma.
Oh, darling. You're trying to find
Hijo,
your
pinche
sister,
vieja
aren't you?
mitotera que ahora ya sabe todo.
I'm afraid the past is the past, child.
Necesito que me dejes pasar, Astrid, por favor. Me estás haciendo perder un tiempo precioso. No, pues que me dejes pasar.
Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal?
Gracias.
You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
Arrabales. ¿Dónde agarró el pinche fantasma, cabrón? Acá está.
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was Onecroft, the world in which Even and her small family lived.
Urbio.
Like all Wanners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Even. ¿Cuántos para dormir encuentra el fantasma? Estos son mis compas, ¿no?
Come on, Ben, just hit it. It's right there.
He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. I'm all out of potatoes.
No breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot. Smooth going, Ben.
But it wasn't my... I mean,
Todas.
you're the one who... Aw, I guess you're right, Lucky.
What are you doing here anyway?
Yeah, Even. Are your parents letting you out after dark now?
Él me he salido así para verme bien vergas.
Honestly, even, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Never thought you had it in you to break a precious rule.
Don't be mean, Lucky.
I'm not mean. That was a compliment.
I think you're cool, even if you
Chachi.
should listen to your parents more. My parents say listening to them is the coolest thing of all.
You guys are so touchy.
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué hacen en la calle tan tarde?
I couldn't sleep. My 12th birthday is coming up.
Mine too. Gonna get to roll the dice when it comes. I'm gonna be a sixer. I know it. I'll be saying bye to all you bloobs and hi to the riches of Sixtopia.
I'm not a bloob. I'm a star. My mom says so.
I'm not a bloob either. What's a bloob?
You getting a load of these bloobs even?
Gracias, no seas borde. Mi hermana se hizo seisiana y no le salió. Que se le corta el rollo.
Listen, even, it takes two to be a jerk. One to be the jerk, and the other to be an even bigger jerk by pointing it out.
Mi hermana se hizo seisiana y no le salió muy bien la jugada.
Well, that's just her bad luck. Not the sort of thing I've ever had to worry about.
Really? How come?
Because my name is Lucky, and
He meant how come even thinks it didn't work out, Lucky?
Creo que intenta mandarme una especie de mensaje de Seistopia.
yeah, right. Like a sixer would ever care about her wanna. Please.
It could happen. You don't know.
I think it sounds mysterious. I love mysteries. Have fun with your cool mystery, even. See you later.
Vamos a seguir buscando al Gasparín. Acá hay cosas. Dale. A regresarnos. Que ya es mi casa. No sé. ¿Es mi casa? No me acuerdo. A ver si no me estoy regresando. Ahora te sigo guardando.
She knew this was, if not goodbye, then at least so long, and even knew if she hesitated, if she woke her parents and spoke to them directly, she'd never go. And so she left, without knocking.
Sí, es mi casa. Ok, entonces me regresé bien pendejamente. Ah, mira que hay otro pescadito. Voy a seguir adelante donde estaban los compirris, había otro camino. Ah, sí, mira, debe ser por acá de huevo. Diario y mapa. Cuentos para dormir, motivado por un extraño sueño, Par buscó algo por toda la casa. Enseguida lo encontró el juguete que le había regalado a Impar por su cumpleaños, aquel aciago día en que fue secuestrada. Había dejado allí una misteriosa silueta brillante. Par tenía claro que aquel ser tenía algo que ver con Impar y que si no lo seguía se arrepentiría para siempre.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid.
Fantasma, creo que conoce a mi hermano. Un fantasma, creo que podría ser mi hermana. Ah, perdón. Un fantasma, creo que le ha hecho algo a mi hermana. A ver, el primero.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. You're Odd Sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's care now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do.
Necesita mi ayuda.
And I think you should give up on her, even. She's a sixer now. Nobody ever comes back from that.
Eres por nada, culera. Otro pescadito. Ah, era que está el pinche fantasma.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Ahí está, ya lo encontramos. Sigue el fantasma.
Well, whatever that spirit wanted, it seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
Suburbios de un burbio. No vi para dónde agarró el fantasma, cabrón. Ah, acá está.
Big city life. Oh, it must be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So two-sided. You ever wonder what life's like in the other zones?
A ver cómo es en Seistopía.
Oh, it must be so wonderful there. Be recognized as the best of us.
Bueno, adiós. A la chingada. Este el hocico. Vámonos. Y otro pescado. Siga los arrabales. Arrabababasei.
That strange figure
Arrabales.
even knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns, and she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
Dadote. El 2. Recompensa, cartas misteriosas. Estas cartas tienen unas ilustraciones preciosas y según como se miren desprenden un ligero brillo azul. Todos estos curiosos puntos con patitas saltan dentro de un bote de cristal.
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
Muelle. En el muelle de San Blas.
There was no time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
¿Puedo pasar? No. Está compiri.
Oh, those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo. You find them yourself?
Sí, aunque no tengo mucha idea de lo que son.
Well, heck, let me take a look. Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't.
Simón, dale.
Well, look at these. Oh, these used to be everywhere, you know that? Oh, folks would trade them on the regular. Used to have quite a collection myself. I got them straight from the factories in 5 where they made them, you know.
Syncópolis.
Mint in books. Of course, that was before the war. A lot changed that night. Oh, we're still dealing with the consequences.
Secuencias.
Yeah, look around you, Missy. This ain't what things used to be. This ain't what things are supposed to be either. The Queen, she distorted it all. Turned us from good, honest folks into whatever this is now. Only most don't remember it. Only me, it feels like sometime.
Ok, muchas gracias. Para que tengo munición infinita con la red. Cabrón, esa pinche. ¿Qué, güey? Una resortera. Cabrón. Tratar de evitar las pinches, güey. No sé qué sea esa madre voladora. Vuélate en el barco.
No. You don't get to come here. This is my reserve spot. You get your out.
Che vagabundo, cabrón.
Now, go away.
¿Quién eres tú y por qué vas de polizón? Déjame pasar.
What do you think I'm doing here? We're all trying to hide, kid. Now leave. This is Herman's hidey hole. My little stowaway chamber, my realm of adolescence that you're not invited in. It's my ticket out of this muddy town. It means something that's delightful, like my room here.
My room?
Wow. You really are just a kid, huh? Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. Kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot.
Pero es que no hay más
There
sitios.
are no... Well, come on. There's gotta be other spots. Go find them.
Por Germán, mi hermana corre peligro. Tengo que subirme a este barco.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. You little guilt tripper.
Chantajista. Gracias.
Oh, but before I do, we got ourselves some house rules. 1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything. And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything.
a dormir.
Now,
Vamos a echar la
don't make
plática
me
primero.
regret this, kid. I'm stowing away on a quest, see? And if the crew here gets wind of it, both our gooses will be cooked. So just sit here all quiet-like and don't do anything.
También tengo una misión, secuestraba a mi hermana hace un año.
Shh, quiet, kid. I can't believe it. You're already breaking rules 1 and 3.
Quiero conocer más detalles sobre mi nuevo compinche.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you what. Just hide between those boxes and don't make any noise. You want to know about me? Here's the deal. I'm off to find my son, see? I'm headed for the Cardmaker district, 5tropolis, or whatever the Queen's calling it these days. And
Estoy buscando a mi hermana impar. ¿Te indicó el camino a algún fantasma? Buscando a mi hermana impar.
quiet, kid, or he'll ruin the whole thing. Just go to sleep, kid. I'll wake you when we're there.
Samimir, compas.
Well, the moment she'd let herself think about it, even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
Más tarde la partida. Una güey, escapatoria. Stowed away on the boat with Bancroft.
I'm coming.
En el barco la chingada dice. ¿Qué es stowed?
Even, you found me. Stay right there. I'm coming.
Si vieja, güey, se malviaja bien cabrón.
Sis, I'm coming. Don't move. Even, why aren't you coming to help? I'm trying, sis. Hold on. I'm trying.
Cabrón, están colgados, güey.
Hello, Even.
You're home. It's where you belong.
Impar corre peligro.
Odd's in trouble. Trouble is odd.
At least she'll be a sixer.
A wanna is a wanna.
Is a wanna. Is a wanna.
When you're right, you're right.
Even. Come stay with us. Do you want some tea?
Creo que ya tenemos que ir a ver a Impar.
Why do you need to see her?
We've seen her before.
Listen to your mother, Even.
Corremos peligro. Tenemos que irnos.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Listen to your mother, Even.
Stay here. It's safe here. We'll never leave you again. Not ever. Not ever, Even.
No puedo.
We'll always be here, Even.
You'll always be her, Even.
Her desires are odd.
It's the only way she'll learn.
Go. Even if you're lost.
The Queen will find you.
Está bloqueado ahí el pedo.
You've arrived, Even. Soon you will find your voice.
Cabrón, güey, que era lo que fuma la vieja esta antes de pinches madres dormir, güey.
Please. Please, I want to go.
I miss my sister. I miss my parents.
You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore.
Hurt me? No, that's not right. They never... I don't think they...
They were denying you your future, robbing you of your true destiny. You're finally home.
¿Qué pinche fan tiene con la morra esa?
Wake up, girl! No. This whole time ship's falling apart. Today's a difficult day for you, Herman.
Herman. Se aventó a la verga.
Take one of these bad boys! Has even lost sight of Herman. She realized she'd also lost sight of her last connection to home.
Okay, still alive. I can work with that. As long as I don't land on water, I should be able to work with that. Find time to remember I don't know how to speak.
She hoped desperately that she'd land somewhere near Sixtown, but the wind and the fates had very different plans for her indeed.
Whoa, where is this place?
Adiós suburbio, explora el lugar. Cabrón.
She couldn't yet understand it, but even had landed in the middle of something exceptional. These were the ruins of a time long past, and the magic she could almost sense in the air wasn't about to give up its secrets that easily.
Para no fallar, cabrón.
I must be the first person to come here in decades.
Vamos por acá. Era un pescadito. Y otro. Ah, ya mero llegamos a 200. Y otro. Ah, mira, es igual que la pirámide que abrimos. Sobrevive a la torre. Ay, cabrón, güey. La resortera, ¿será? Está bien fumado el juego, güey. portal aquella madre. Chingó a su madre.
Hey, are you okay? Are you, okay? Well, thanks for saving me back there. You were really, well, heroic. Right. Okay. Talking to a dice. I better get going. You should too. This place is really dangerous. Oh, I mean, I guess you can tag along. The more the
Paradise
merrier.
Wilder. Ten tu dado personal.
Okay, Even, keep it together. You're talking to a dice now, Even. And to yourself. Dicey, there!
Se atoró conmigo.
Nice! Not a trap.
Ahora sí llegamos a los 200. Unas élficas, cabrón.
Hey! Those are mine! You don't just take things from people. Ugh, fine. You could hold on to them, I guess. Just don't digest them.
Hombre, ahorita las va a zurrar, cabrón. Adiós, un burgo y derrota a los caballos.
I think these machines are coming alive too. Yep. They're attacking.
Cabrón, no le quito vida, güey. Ay, cabrón, no le di. ¿Lanzar qué, cabrón? Ah, ok. Se hace una tirada con Dadelio, recibirás tantas cartagemas como el número que saques. Lo verás en la esquina superior derecha. Utiliza las cartagemas para activar tus cartas. Salir de la dimensión atacando a alguien o pulsando Y.
Oh, it was clear that these were no ordinary cards, and Dicey was no ordinary dice. Something extraordinary was awakening.
A ver, dice elixir curativo, servicio de vida tan modesto le devuelve a Par un poco de salud. Las mismas. Espada triple. El espíritu de Triana se manifiesta en forma de espada. Pulsa X para dar tajos. Mantén X para lanzar un ataque en salto. Okay. Agarró la espada.
Whoa, Dicey! Maybe lead with that next time.
Ok. Uy, cabrón. Ande esa la chingada.
Even didn't understand what was happening to her new dice friend. But she didn't need to, for there was another, more obvious truth that
Uy,
she
cabrón, no
understood
sé cómo no me dio.
completely. She was truly and inarguably kicking robot butt.
Mira, desbloqueé otra carta, pero no sé qué haga eso. Ah, es que se me acabó la espada, ¿no? Ahí está, era ya. Quiero la carta de la espada. Ok, entonces tenemos que juntar los cuadritos esos para poder tirar. Uno. Agarrar la espada. Recompensa bomba. Aparece una bomba. Dispara contra ella. Golpéala para activarla y punta cubierta. Está padre el sistema, güey.
More cards? Oh, I wonder what these do. Listen, we're an incredible team, and as long as I'm going to be talking to you, I should probably know your name.
Dios un burbio.
Right. Well, how about if I just call you Dicey? Perfect. Well, let's see if we can find a way out of this place, Dicey.
Dicey. Derrota a los peones.
To the entities that slumbered in this long-forgotten world, even had just become interesting. And that was seldom good.
Ya tenemos espadas, cabrón.
With each movement, the girl and her dice became more and more inseparable.
Evasión relámpago. Cuando Par vaya a recibir un golpe, pulsa B para usar evasión relámpago. Con ese efecto, tus adversarios soltarán los cristales. Ajá. Tirar. A ver qué hace esta madre. Espíritu de un burbio se transforma. El tirachina es un arco y 10 flechas. Pero vale 2, güey. Ir con la espada.
Give 'em what for, Dicey.
Está. Recompensa, moneda 50 dinero para la tienda de cartas de Manu Barajas.
There's too. Right. Well, we'll have to talk more later. But for now, let's just focus on surviving, yeah?
¿Dónde agarrar, cabrón? Creo que pescaditos. Entonces tiene que ser de este lado. Bueno, mis estimados, vamos a dejarlo hasta aquí el día de today. Pues se ve bueno el juego. Empezó muy bien. Mañana le vamos a seguir dando. Muchas gracias a todos los que pasaron. Gustavo, gracias por pasarte y por donar los poderosos 21 bits. Toda la gente que pasó en el stream, se me cuidan. Y buenas noches. Hasta la siguiente. Cuídense. Bye.